Tony. It's Friday. And first off, to answer your question of the week, I think my favorite comes down to two. Either the first Ferris wheel that we did, because that was the first one, that was the start of it all, or the jet roller coaster. I don't remember what it was called, but those were both really cool, and I think those were two of the highlights of the up-and-coming amusement park that as soon as it's done, you're going to have to send me pictures, you're going to have to send me some video, because I'm super excited to see how all those years of work are going to go. So this week was pretty good. It's mostly just been studying per usual, but it was, I'm not going to say relaxing per se, but not a lot happened this week. Like Saturday was fun. We ended up going to a friend's house. We just played a lot of board games, had a good time, played a lot of Betrayal like we usually do, and a little bit of Magic. So we had a really good time there. And then Sunday was awesome. So as you know, Sunday is the day I always well, I guess first off, as you know, we had Sky here for a few days. She ended up leaving on Sunday, but she was here for the week. She had a good time. She really enjoyed herself. This week, however, she left on Sunday, so that was kind of I look at that as more the end of last week rather than the start of this week. But regardless, Sunday was really awesome. We got to see Sky go, which was great. It was wonderful to have her here. We miss her. We're looking forward to when she, more like than not, moves up here, because she's just a really nice person. She's one of Taylor and Justice's best friends. They go back years, and she is one of the nicest people I've ever met. So it was a really nice visit. But as you also know, on Sundays, it's when I have my LARP practice. And this week was a special practice because it was a tournament. Our group is called, each group in AmpGuard are called fields. And my field is called Pioneer's Post. And Pioneer's Post was actually awarded one of the coolest artifacts. So the way AmpGuard works is there are different artifacts you can get. Usually they're like special armor, special clothing, special weapons, however you want to put it. And we end up getting something called the Phase Blade, which is basically it's a sword that can't be stopped by anything but a shield. It goes through a lot of magic abilities and things like that. I'm not going to go too deep into it because nobody cares, except for maybe me, and maybe you. I don't know. I care, but I don't know if you do. But it's one of the coolest artifacts, and our field was awarded it. So we were going to have a tournament to decide who will wield the Phase Blade, and I won, I was not expecting to win. I really wanted to win, but I'm still relatively new to AmpGuard. I used to fight. Yeah, I did a lot of fighting with Dagger here back in undergrad, but that had been years ago. But I actually won this tournament, which was great. So that was Sunday. We ended up we took Sky to the airport. We visited. Obviously, I had practice, but it was all in all, it was a good day. This week itself was pretty slow. I was at work Monday and Wednesday this week. I've just been studying the rest of it. Work itself was pretty normal. I had a trial on Monday. That was a felony murder trial, so what felony murder is felony murder is a degree of murder in which a homicide happens while in the partaking of an inherently dangerous felony. An inherently dangerous felony is actually shortened as BARK, B-A-A-R-K, because you have burglary is the B, arson is the first A, assault is the second A, the R is robbery, and the K is kidnapping. And so, in order for felony murder to occur, the homicide has to occur in the partaking of one of those felonies. And the case I was in was a felony murder from 2011, I want to say. It was in the partaking of a robbery. It was an armed robbery of a store, and somebody ended up dead. We didn't go too far into the specifics of it because when I'm in habeas, the appellate record's not particularly important. The record of the facts isn't important because it's mostly what these cases rest on is usually was there prosecutorial misconduct, did the lawyer act improperly, and those are usually ones. I also have conditions cases which are I have this bad medical condition that's not being looked at, but Monday was interesting enough. Tuesday, I actually did a lot of errands. Got some quarters for laundry. I have a doctor's appointment scheduled for January 23rd, which is great because I've been up here for 4 years and I haven't really had a doctor's appointment since. So I'm going to have a doctor's appointment, mostly to get just a primary care physician, a PCP, which would be nice. It's a really nice facility was where I went that Taylor & I's insurance covers, which is great. So I actually have some paperwork I'll have to fill out for that, but I don't have to worry about that. Like, I have to do that probably this weekend to give it to them next week, just so they have it for about a week before my actual doctor's appointment is. And then Wednesday was just another day. I was at work. Wednesday was pretty normal. I actually did a lot of studying at work because we were slow. We've been pretty slow for about a month now, which is great because it's given me a lot of time to study at work, which getting paid to study is great. And then today and yesterday I was just at home studying. I wrote a couple essays, things like that. Today I'm doing more constitutional law because I started doing that on Wednesday. Then yesterday I did mostly just like questions and answers. So today I'm going to finish up the con law. Then probably write an essay on con law for today just because I'm planning on writing 2 essays really. But it should be another day. So it was a pretty normal week. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary happened, except for me winning the tournament, obviously Sky going home. Otherwise, it was just a good week. Pretty normal. Nothing particularly exciting. My question for you, Tony, is I'm actually going to ask you this. Actually, here's my question for you. How did your appointment go with your advisor for school? Tony, I will see you on Tuesday. Later, bro.